Hi, I'm Dr. Lance Morris, and welcome to my weekly YouTube post. This is number 32 of a sequential series. The one universal differentiation between everything is frequency or vibration. All frequencies and vibrations are induced by sound. Light is the reflection of the sound motion that creates in dimensions above stem and manifests in dimensions below stem. Let me try to clarify what this means. To examine these statements, we need to look at the science of cymatics and string theory. Cymatics demonstrates how sound makes form. A medium like mugwort spores, sand, water, or gels placed on a flat plate, when exposed to differing frequencies, will take on shapes that are organized. From simple geometric shapes like triangles, pentagrams, and hexagrams to complex mandalas. Mandalas are any of various geometric designs, usually circular, symbolizing the universe, used chiefly in Hinduism and Buddhism as an aid to meditation. With other frequency changes, the shapes become mobile and often look like a beating heart or a spiraling galaxy. To see cymatic images, do a web search or look up Dr. Hans Jenny, the father of cymatics. String theory is a model proposed in theoretical physics to explain a possible model of the universe, including transdimensional space. The basic premise is that sound causes subatomic vibrating strings to coalesce or fuse into a loop. This looped structure, forming an energetic membrane, is the template from which an object can form, regardless of whether the object has density and is material or whether the object has no density and is non-material. Without the formation of this energetic membrane, no thing can actually form. The importance and relevance of a membrane is quintessential. String theory is considered theoretical because it is a mathematical abstraction and has no testable physical model. Mathematics is a pure language and exists both in polarized dimensions and non-polarized dimensions. In bosonic string theory, space-time is 26-dimensional, while in superstring theory, it is 10-dimensional, and in M theory, it is 11-dimensional. Physicists prefer models that can be tested or proven. These have functional and practical applications in dimensions within STEM. Models like string theory that postulate dimensions outside STEM are nothing more than an intellectual curiosity for practical physicists. In the purview of theoretical physics is the concept of the multiverse. The premise is that there are untold parallel universes within STEM. This, like string theory itself, is a speculative theoretical model. Although delightful and a great reservoir for science fiction stories, it currently has no provable basis within known scientific parameters. There is a spiritual principle, as above, so below, or as within, so without. Looking at a human body, we can observe that it is encased in a membrane we call skin. Under the skin is the connective tissue membrane we call fascia. This membrane is transparent and thinner than tissue paper. It surrounds every muscle, every ligament. It attaches the muscles and tendons to the bone. Surrounding the bones, it's called the periosteal sheath. It surrounds every organ. Around the heart, it's called the pericardial sac. Around the lungs, it's called the pleural sac. It surrounds every blood vessel, every lymphatic duct, and every nerve. It crosses the blood-brain barrier. It is the meninges of the brain and makes up every invagination and huastration of the brain. The fascial membrane is a multi-layered sac. Imagine that it is a very tightly woven stocking. If you pull or stretch it anywhere, you are stretching and pulling it everywhere. So the body is encased in a membrane. All the parts of the body are encased in a membrane. Every cell has a membrane. Every molecule has a membrane. Every atom has a membrane. Without the membranes, everything falls apart. Let's look outward from the body membrane. The planet has a membrane. The sun has a membrane. Our solar system has a membrane. Our galaxy has a membrane, and the universe at large as well. Some of these membranes are more physical than others. My book, The Edge and Beyond, a journey for personal self-discovery, awakening, and healing, links our body fascia as part of a continuum that is linked to the membrane of stem, separating polarized and non-polarized dimensions. It is by consciously waking up and taking back control of our body's fascial membrane that we have the potential to consciously cross the membrane of stem into non-polarized dimensions. Consciously crossing the membrane of stem and learning how to consistently stay there is to break the wheel of awagawan, the wheel of karma and reincarnation, to achieve jivan mukti, spiritual liberation in this lifetime. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Till next week.